There's a flashback sequence in this movie that goes back to Carrie arriving in New York. What is the most memorable thing that happened to you on your very first visit to New York City?
Well, I've been living in New York almost my entire life, and I started coming to New York when I was a little girl because my father lived in New York. But I will say I do have a memory, and it's from about it might be as early as like 1970, and visiting my grandparents in Brooklyn and going on the Coney Island line. My grandparents lived on Ocean Avenue and Avenue S, and being on the Coney Island line in Brooklyn and crossing those big boulevards there, like looking around and seeing how big the city felt. And I remember crossing the street and going to the beach at Coney Island and playing in the surf there. And I must have been probably 4.
And you remember?
And
it must have seemed huge.
Oh my gosh, it seemed huge. And the smell of the apartment buildings. You know, when you walk into an apartment building, it smells like everybody cooking, and the kind of people that lived there and how they looked. And
has that changed over there, you think?
Oh, completely. Yeah, completely.
So it was a different city in 1970.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
And Manhattan was radically different.
Even
some would say better. It's better now. I would argue that, but that's another discussion.